Okay, hi everyone. So you can see here I've got Mac and Ollie back. I told you in my cage tour of the girls' hutch that I didn't have them back yet, but I do. They're back. I've just got Cal to pick up, and so I thought I would just show you what their hutch looks like as of January 2014. So as you can see, they're on top of another hutch, on top of Cal's hutch, and they're in a 4.5 foot by 2 foot hutch, which is fine, just the minimum sort of size for two guinea pigs. And as you can see, I've just put them in so they're exploring and grouching and grumbling at each other. I get a lot of questions about boars and sows and things, and people say, oh, my boars are always rumble strutting and things at each other, and should I separate them? No, these two... Oh, you're knocking all the bedding out, Mac. I'll close this door while I speak. These two chase each other, they growl, they mount daily. It's normal boar behaviour. The only reason you have to be worried is if they have on a full-on fur fight, there's fur flying, there's blood, there's cuts, there's injuries, then you separate. But separating boars is not the best idea unless things go really, really wrong, because the minute you separate them, it's really hard to get them to come back together again. So, that said, as usual, Casper's disturbing my video drinking the water. The minute I come in, he's meh on the water. Casper. So, I will show you their hutch. So, just the usual green hutch, you've all seen it before, insulated as usual with the bubble wrap on the outside with loads of air holes, obviously. And then on the inside, they've got their flower garland. This is by the Board and Breakers range, and it costs under £3. And they've got a seed treat here. It's up to you whether you give your guinea pigs seed treats or not. I don't know the ins and outs of giving rabbits seed treats, so I can't really comment. They're obviously fine for hamsters, gerbils and all the rest of it. For guinea pigs, the reason why people don't give it to them is because the seeds can get stuck in their teeth. I personally don't see that as a problem. Pellets can get stuck in their teeth, hay can get stuck in their teeth. Seeds aren't particularly unhealthy. Seeds are full of good fats, proteins and things like that. You're obviously not going to give them one every day. This is to last them like the month. Obviously, if they eat it all, they still don't get another one for a month. They won't get one every month, don't get me wrong. That's my personal opinion. You don't have to agree. It's up to you whether you give it to your pet or not. As you can see, here you go, look. Oh, they stopped the minute I turned on them. There's some grumpy boar behaviour. You don't just love Mac's hair. We gave him a little bit of a trim because he was going to be staying inside for a little while. And don't worry, I didn't just put them back outside. I did ease them into going back in the hutch. I've done this over a few days. This will be their first night outside, and I will be monitoring their weight very carefully. So, there we go. It's best if I don't stand in the light, huh? So, back to the video. I procrastinate. They've got a hay rack here, and then they've got a big litter tray in the corner here. Everything for boars needs to be big. They need to be able to share it if they want to be in the same place at the same time. So this is one of the great big massive rabbit ones. You can see kind of compared to my hand. You get many guinea pigs in here, probably 3 or 4. And it's got the wood-based litter at the bottom for them to pee in, because that's where I'm hoping for them to eat their hay. And then some straw on top just to keep them warm because it is winter. They've got their ball that you've already seen Ollie play with. Hello, mister. And then you'll have seen the shredder log in a couple of my hauls. This is what it looks like. I chop it up into sections and stuff it with hay, and that way they've got something to roll around, play, eat, chew, that kind of thing. It's great. Hey, pushing the door open. At the moment, their substrate, they've got puppy pads because the newspaper is no good outside in the winter. It's absorbing all the moisture. And if you have guinea pigs in hutches in the winter, I don't recommend using too much newspaper because it is absorbing the moisture, and it's going to keep your guinea pig's feet damp and cold. Let me move out the light. There we go. Over here, they have their food bowl. They've got a mix of Country Value and Harrington's. Ollie's lost a little bit of weight because, you know, he's kind of... I've mentioned it in other videos, he's got sort of, it's not respiratory problems, but he's got nasal polyps, which are kind of lumps, fatty lumps up in the nasal cavities that stop him being able to breathe properly. So it does put extra pressure on his heart and things like that, so he does have to work harder to keep warm and things like that. So he's lost a bit of weight, so try to beef him up a little bit, and Mac's not a big guinea pig, so it's not going to do him any harm. And then on the base of their cage at the front, I've put some wood-based cat litter because this is where the water bottle goes, and all my water bottles drip. I haven't found one that doesn't, so this is just a little bit better than the sawdust, so I don't get so much wet bedding. I've mixed a little bit of straw in with the sawdust. My sawdust is wood snowflake sawdust. You've seen it in a million of my videos, and the straw is just nature's own golden barley straw. and it's really nice and soft and short, and straw is one of the warmest things you can use for your pets. Hello, mister. You can hardly see him when it's dark. Okay, and then just in the bedroom area, why may Max be sitting like that? Because there's a massive bed in here, because obviously this is their first night out, so I want them to be nice and warm. And underneath, can I move your big bum? Doot doot. Underneath here, let's dig. There's a Snuggle Safe heat pad with a lovely leopard print cover on it. And I got the leopard print cover from Steph's Piggy Paradise. So if you're looking for cute covers for your heat pads, she makes them. And I think you can probably choose your fleece, although she does usually have pre-mades. So that's what their hutch looks like. I haven't missed out the water bottle, I just haven't put it on yet, because I left the holder inside. This is their water, nicely filled up, and they've actually got a few bits and bobs in the water to keep them healthy. So that's Mac and Ollie's cage tour. There we go. No, every time I put the camera on them, they're not going to misbehave, but you get the idea. Boars misbehave, but leave them to it. Look at this. You're a fuzzy mess, mister. You're a fuzzy mess. So yeah, these two are sort of match made in heaven or hell, however you want to put it. I'm sorry I'm a little bit shaky. It's kind of chilly out here. But I've got my little heater on. And you see the mess I make when I tidy up. But anyway, let's not look at my mess. So this is their hutch. Nothing majorly exciting. Casper came along, made his usual noise with the water bottle. And obviously what I use on the top, you can only see here, I've got some things on top. If any of you have horses and you've got old New Zealand rugs that your horse doesn't need anymore, these make excellent hutch covers because, well, obviously if they're outside they're waterproof and windproof unless it's a really old rug. But they're really usually quite thick. The one I'm using is very duvet-esque, like it was a really thick New Zealand rug of my horse's, so they're really good to kind of wrap around the hutch just as an extra layer, definitely on the roof, and it stops the heat escaping. So that's my hutch tour. It's gone on a lot longer than I wanted it to, and that's just a sort of welcome home to Ollie and Mac. Happy 2014 everyone, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!